What is up guys, Tejas here from 11 Gauge Recordings, and this is going to be a fun video. This video is on one of my favorite modulation plugins from SoundToys called Tremolator. SoundToys was giving this plugin away for a while. I'm not really sure if it's still available for free or what. You can just go onto their website and check it out. If you can get this plugin, please do. It's really fun to mess around with the settings on this plugin, and it's really cool. So let's check out how I use this plugin. So basically for this part of the song, I wanted a pulse effect, and I played this part on purpose, keeping in mind that I wanted a pulse effect. So I played kind of straight notes on this part on the guitar, and I was looking for a modulation plugin that would give me the pulse effect. And I totally forgot that I had this plugin available. I kind of went through my modulation plugin list and then saw this plugin there and immediately used it. And it gave me exactly what I wanted. So let's check out how I use this plugin on this part, and then I'll show you the settings on the Tremolator. Here goes. So that's a really cool pulse effect. So let's see what I did here on the plugin. So if I open the Tremolator here, all I did was choose the pulse shape and chose 16th notes on the rhythm. That's about it. All these are left on, I think, the original default settings. So that's all I did on this plugin. Other than that, I used a bunch of effects like a reverb and a delay. Oh, coincidentally, this is also a SoundToys plugin, which I use quite often now. So now let me show you the part without the Tremolator effect, and you'll get to know how I actually got this effect from scratch. So this is the guitar part without the Tremolator effect. Really boring, and as I said, I kept in mind that I wanted a pulse effect and just played a straight part, and then I fortunately found the Tremolator and it gave me exactly what I wanted. So in this next part, actually the part right after the previous part, I used the effect again on a similar guitar part, but I changed the rhythm to 8th notes. So let's check that part out. So all I did was change the rhythm there. So let's mess around with some of the settings here and see what this plugin can do. So this is the pulse effect that I used as mentioned, and let's change the effect here and see how it sounds while playing this part. I can also change the groove here, so let's see what that does. So this accent knob is quite interesting because it kind of changes where the actual transient of the effect comes in. So in this triangle, if I leave the accent knob at its default position, This is how it sounds, and if I move the accent knob to the right, it changes the way the transient of the effect comes in. So let's see how that sounds. So that's kind of cool. And if I change the rhythm here to 8th, see how that sounds. So this accent knob is quite interesting. So now we can also change the rhythm to dotted notes or triplet notes. So let's try a triplet 8th and see what that does. So as you can see, the things you can do with this plugin is quite endless, and it's a lot of fun playing around with this plugin. You can get quite a few effects on a straight guitar part like this. So if you can make a straight guitar part sound really interesting, you can do a lot more with a few interesting guitar parts and a few interesting guitar layers. So possibilities are endless, and if you can get this plugin, please do, and please share your work with me if you used these kind of plugins in an interesting way. I would love to hear what you guys have done with these kind of plugins, because I don't use modulation effects a lot, but I use it very sparingly, and I use it for simple stuff like this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.